Alright, I got the hiccups and it's kind of annoying, but we're going to talk about manifesting. I had a random conversation with a friend today, and we were talking about certain things that she was manifesting, and that one of them was a difficulty with money. And that's one that's common. A lot of people deal with this, but I feel like it's hard to deal with a manifestation and work on it and feel as if something is true if your outward reality is screaming the opposite. So let's say, for instance, that you want to manifest that you have a bunch of money, but every time you go to buy groceries, your card gets rejected, or you're paying with SNAP benefits or something like that. I don't know. And and then you go and your kid asks for money for school and you don't have it, so you got to find a way to get, say your life is really hard in that direction. First of all, I totally get it, and it's so hard to say, just be positive, just manifest it, just live in the end. But here's one thing that I discovered throughout my life, manifesting successfully and things that can be done in this area. First of all, manifestation works on belief, right? And you don't have to be perfect, but you have to believe you're a new person. You have to believe you are the person that you want to be. So what I suggested, and which I realized actually makes a lot of sense and kind of ties into previous stories of myself, was identify what those triggers are. Is it when you go to the grocery store to buy food? Is it when your kid asks for money for school? Is it this? Is it that? Define what those triggers are and work that way in. So, for example, say you can't buy those groceries. Figure out a way, just a way to reframe it. Oh, I'm at the grocery store right now with my friend's credit card. I'm buying it for a friend. Oh, this is my friend's credit card. Rewrite it in your story, whatever the situation you're going through that's triggering, as if it's not your story, but you're living that life, but it doesn't involve you. Does that make sense? So, say you're watching your two best friends get in a fight. You watch the fight and it may sadden you, but then trick yourself into thinking, oh, I'm just watching two random people fight. These aren't my friends. They might actually be your friends, but don't indulge in the feeling of them actually being your friends fighting. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say, neutralize, first identify the triggers and neutralize the triggers. And I know this is easier said than done. However, I know with this video, at least someone's going to hear it and it's going to resonate with them. And at least if you know a plan, you can go that way. Identifying the triggers, because people won't even take the time to identify them. And neutralize them. That's the hard thing, is neutralizing them. But it's easier than living in the end and doing that dogmatically, because it's impossible to go to the grocery store and be like, oh, I have a bunch of money, oh, that's who I am, and then your card gets declined. But if you were to revise it, oh, I'm just using my friend's credit card, I'm buying their groceries for them. Oh, I left my credit card at home. You see, it's coming up with creative ways to neutralize the real story and pretend like it's not your story. I hope that makes sense. It's just a thought for today. I'm trying to think of other times where I've done similar things. I mean, I know I have. I'd say probably in my software engineering career, there's been times when someone was giving me advice and I felt like maybe they thought I was stupid. But then I thought, oh, actually, they're teaching me something. they're not correcting me. They're showing me something because they want to promote me, and this is their way of showing me the responsibilities it takes at that level. They're you know, guiding me to be, you know, a higher level, stuff like that. So I hope that makes sense. This isn't really a formal video. I don't think any of my videos are really going to be that formal, but yeah, hope it makes sense.